I haven't posted anything about the sleds in a while, so Jimmy's Garage. I did a pretty cool setup on a MXZ Sport, a 2025 MXZ Sport. I know nobody really cares about this sled, but I do. My wife rides it. So I did some KYB Pro 40s. Show you what I did. All right, so 2025 MXZ Sport, 137. It's got the 600 EFI, obviously. So here's the setup here. I'll put the part numbers in the description. So this is, I think, what is it, 13.25 inch KYB Pro 40. And then the back is like a 18.75 inch. So I've tried everything. The fronts are easy to find because older sleds use this front length. And then I just changed the valve to one of the easy click, valves. And then the valve that was on this, I put on this reservoir, and this was to create more clearance because with the knob there, it could get close to the track. So this here is a KYB Pro 40 from a newer Gen 4 with QAS. So that's where you have, the adjustment right here in the tunnel. And that idea came from High Gear. So then I made a custom shorter hose, brake line essentially is what I made. It's braided stainless steel from Venhill. Made a short line, used, clamps to keep the reservoir on the body, because if you use the rMotion KYB 18.75 inch from an rMotion sled, 129 inch track actually is the same length as this 137 inch Sport, so it fits and you think you're good. But I talked to Ian Monster Performance, and he said anything he had tried on this skid, which is an SC5M, would make contact with the track. And I understand that now, because the reservoir would be further back here, and those hang down even more because the knob hangs off and the way that reservoir sits. So he had suggested sliding something further down the body. So I started looking at some older exit shocks and some of the High Gear Axis shocks, because a lot of theirs had actual remote reservoirs, or hosed reservoirs, I should say. But then High Gear had suggested a couple part numbers. There was one part number I'll put in this description that's the shock already looks exactly like this. It's from a 2010 Summit hill climb edition, and they had said to use that and then just put a longer shaft in it, and they said I could send it in and they'd do that. But then I found out that this shock from a rMotion with QAS was hosed reservoir, and it was already the right length without needing to change the shaft, just needing a custom hose. So I'll put the part numbers in the description, but yeah, we in there. This works, fits. I've compressed this, is all the way down, and with this valve on there, it does not make contact with the track. That's the dual valve from an older KYB, or you could even buy the dual valve from High Gear or whatever. And then this keeps it just skinny enough, as you'll see, to not make contact with these guides here on the side, whatever these bars are called, the suspension guides or whatever, on the sides of the shock. And the front one was no problem, fits right in. But yeah, I was worried that maybe it wouldn't fit with this quick valve, with this nicer, knob adjustment, but it does fit. So yeah. So now you guys know, on an MXZ Sport, this is a 2025 that you can make it work. And then front shocks, obviously you can anything.